Hello, this is Jan from Red Toad Art Studio. Today we are going to learn to draw dancing girls. We can draw 3 girls, 2 girls, or even a girl carrying a pot on her head. You will need a pencil, permanent marker, and an eraser. This is also a great project to use the media of your choice. You can use watercolor paints, markers, crayons, colored pencils, almost anything you want to use. You may also want to download our free instruction sheet, and the link is listed in the description box below. I have started the project by sketching very lightly and going according to the directions on our instruction sheet to dancing girls. Be sure when you make your picture to sketch lightly, and so you don't have to erase a lot of heavy, hard lines. Step 1 is to draw her head. Step 2, we will draw a little straight line to show where her neck will be. Step 3, draw this line to show where her shoulders will be. In step 4, we will draw her chest area. Remember, these lines are just foundation lines which will help us draw the complete figure later on. Step 5, we will draw the lines that show where her hips will go. In step 6, we will draw lines showing the position of her arms. In step 7, we will add a curved line that shows where her hands will be. Now in the instruction sheet, it actually has these steps turned around and the hands done after we do this step, which is to finish her arms. But you can do it any way you want to. In step 8, we make a small curved lines to fill in the hands and give them shape. Now it's time to move to page 2 and step 9, which is to fill in the neck, which I forgot to do on my project. I did it later. In step 10, we will add her turban. In step 11, let's add some circles for hoop earrings. In step 12, add an outline around the body shape that will be her dress. worry about the foundation lines. We will erase those later. That is why we really need to draw our sketch light. Now on to page 3. We'll draw long lines for her legs and where her feet will go. In step 14, we will continue her dress line and go around the outside edges of her legs. Now in step 15, we will erase many of our foundation lines, the ones that fall underneath her dress and won't be seen. Now you can erase these just lightly, and we'll do a further erasing after we ink it in, but just get the major lines out. See there, I remembered finally to put the necklines in. I'm very forgetful sometimes. And now we need to do the designs of the dress. And you can do this any way you wish or follow what we did. You can add a sash to her dress if you wish. This will add some more color and interest. Here again, I kind of went out of order when I was drawing, and I went down and finished filling in her feet. I also added a tambourine to her right hand for her to be playing. I have also added some bracelets to her arms. am now adding the pattern of her dress. You can do any pattern you would like here. I have sped this up quite a bit, so don't feel like you need to draw this fast. Now I'm adding a necklace. Our first girl is complete except for inking now. We will go on and draw our second girl. We will go through this much quicker than we did the first time. And she is in a different position. She is holding a drum. It is time to ink your girls, and I use a Sharpie Ultra Fine Tip marker for this, but you can use any marker that you have. When you have finished inking your girls, go ahead and go over all of those lines with your eraser to get rid of all your stray lines and smudges. Now, I have added a little bit of sand dunes in the background to show that they're in the desert. You can use any kind of background you want. And I've also put in a large setting sun. Now I am drawing over frame lines. I have used my ruler to draw lines to make a nice frame. I also used a compass to draw my setting sun. I'm sure you have one of these from school days. And I used a ruler when I sketched in my frame. Now clean up your picture with your eraser and it will be ready to color in with your choice of media. I am going to use Sharpies for my picture today. I am starting out with the dots on this dress, but you can use any color you want, even though I used a yellow-orange color. Nice bright colors are nice in this picture. And I will speed up this process. But remember, this is your picture and you can do it any way you want. Sharpie does have a nice marker for coloring brown skin. Now, if you notice, I didn't put features on her face. There is a style of drawing that does this, but if you want to add features, go ahead and do that. Now you can either color in your frame, leave it as it is, or do as I have done. I've added pretty washi tape to the edges. Be sure and trim off any rough edges that your tape may leave. Now, in the picture I did earlier, I put shadows under their feet. In this picture, I did not do that. You can do whichever one you would like. Our picture is now done. I hope you have enjoyed drawing these dancing girls, and you will do many more.